We're going to stuff some bread today and cook it in the Dutch oven. The ingredients are going to be cream cheese, and this is up to room temperature, freshly grated mozzarella, about 4 strips of fried bacon, and it's been chopped up, and we got about 6 cloves of poached garlic here that we got finely diced. We're going to get this all combined, and then we'll come back and work on the spinach. We have our mozzarella, our cream cheese, and our bacon bits all thoroughly combined here in this mixing bowl. In this bowl we have a flour sack towel and a pound of frozen chopped spinach. And this is a pretty important part of this recipe. What we want to do is we want to get all the water we can out of this spinach. So we're going to take this towel and just wring this spinach out. And we're going to keep wringing this out until we get all the water we can out of there. And then we'll come back and combine it into the other mixture right here. Okay, after we've wrung this out for a couple minutes or so, all this liquid came out of that 1 pound of spinach. The reason why you want to get all this water out of here is it's going to turn into steam inside your bread, and that's going to cause a lot of problems. So we're going to go ahead and unwrap this and get it into the mixture. We're going to get this incorporated into the rest of the mixture, and then we'll come back. This is what your stuffing mixture should look like when you get it prepped, with the spinach mixed into the cheese and the garlic and the bacon. It's a pretty firm mixture, but it'll be just about right for stuffing the bread with. This is our bread dough that we've already got proofed out. We're not going to go into making the dough this time. We will include the recipe over on the website for the dough. But this is more of a technique video on how to stuff the bread and cook it in the Dutch oven. Alright, we've got our bread dough spread out in what's mostly a rectangle. It's about a 1/2 inch thick, and we're going to start putting our mixture on top of it. And we want to hold it back from the edges. Okay, we've got all of our spinach mixture spread out on the dough. It's a little short over here, but that's okay. We're going to use that to close it up. So we're just going to take it. We're not going to tuck these ends in. We're going to leave them out. We're just going to roll this thing up into just a long roll. Now, I have already dusted this board with flour before I started. And this dough was in a bowl coated with oil, so that's what we want right there. Here we got a 9-inch aluminum pie pan that we're going to use to bake this bread in. I know that looks a little unorthodox, but there's a reason for doing it this way. You're probably wondering why I got this in this pie pan, and I've found that most people have trouble baking in the Dutch oven. It's because they end up, they get the bread looking nice enough on the top, it's burnt on the bottom. So we're going to show you a technique that might get you away from having that problem.